Hello, and welcome to another Angry unit of the week. And today we're taking a look at the ERC-90 SAGAIE. So yes, this is an armoured car developed by one of the classics of armoured car designers, Panhard. Basically in the late 70s, they designed a family of vehicles. You have the ERC, which is the 90mm Canon armoured car racing game, and also the VCR, which plays videotapes, and also acts as an armoured personnel carrier. The ERC would end up being accepted into French military service in the late 70s, while the VCR was beat out by the VAB and would end up just being an export vehicle. Apart from that, it's your pretty standard armoured car. It has a 90mm cannon, is capable of amphibious operations. It's been exported to a decent amount of countries such as Argentina, Ivory Coast, Mexico, etc. And like any good French vehicle, it doesn't have a stabilizer. Seriously, what were they thinking? In-game, the ERC-90 SAGAIE is a 20-point vehicle available to Le French. It is too rapid. So, we have a 90mm cannon with 20 rounds of ammunition, and our kinetic energy, which means you do more penetration the closer you get. Anyway, you got roughly 1900 km range, 50% accuracy, 11 AP, 3 HE, and 10 rounds a minute. Overall, not terrible for a 20-point vehicle. On top of this as well, you have a single machine gun. It does machine gun things. Pop down to miscellaneous stats as 1 frontal armor, 1 side armor, 1 back armor, and 1 top armor. 10 HP, small size, poor optics, a speed of 95 km off-road, 150 while on the road, poor stealth, fantastic autonomy, it's bloody amphibious, not really that much to worry about year restrictions, and no real type restrictions either. So in battle, the ERC-90 SAGAIE really is just the AMX-10 we have at home. It may not be as sexy as the sleek AMX-10, but for half the price you're really getting a good deal. Yes, you lack the recon optics, but you are faster, you both have a machine gun, you're both amphibious, and also the cannons aren't that different from one another. You got slightly higher fire rate with the ERC-90, but worse penetration, worse accuracy, and worse range. What's also nice is that the ERC-90 is using kinetic energy rounds, which means that if you do get closer to the target, the armor penetration power will go up as well, unlike with a lot of vehicles in this price range, which are really just using heat ammunition. You know, of course, the advantage of heat ammunition, you're always at least going to do 1 point of damage. And I understand this does come in the vehicle tab, and the vehicle tab is already a little bit competitive with Eurocore especially, because ideally for 1v1s you want the Flag Panzer for the base defense, but if you want something a bit extra for fire support, I say this is a better choice than the Canon Jagdpanzer or even the Marder VTS-1, because the ERC-90 has bloody speed, has a good fire rate, and just like the AMX-10, you can use this thing to flank around the enemy lines and do a decent amount of damage. You know, the poor optics don't help you. I honestly feel like this is a vehicle which has been completely slept on, because it's only now I'm starting to see people of Eurocore or French decks bring the ERC-90 out. Because for 20 points, you get an absolute value, and this is just one of those weird vehicles in the vehicle tab which people don't realize exist. You know, when you actually look at stats, it's a surprising package. Overall, this is a surprisingly very effective vehicle. It's fast, it has a good gun, it's got a machine gun. Of course, it doesn't really have the armor to survive in any stand-on fights, but you're still getting an armored vehicle for 20 points. Not bad at all. And it's also amphibious. That can be pretty useful on some maps, especially when you try and do some sneaky flanking action. Anyway, I highly recommend next time you're playing France or Eurocore, give the ERC-90 a shot. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with how it performs. And well, it's been another Hungry of the Week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as usual, please just take it easy.